See, a lot has changed. My still going. We're leaking out of some shit. Let's get back to the shop. It's gonna be pretty noisy today. It's raining, which got me thinking. The fence that's out the front of my block is a bit mouldy, very mouldy. The fucking thing at the front, what's it called again? The fence at the front's gone a bit mouldy, so I wanted to clean it, but being like ages away from any sort of tap, I'm thinking, how am I going to do this while using the gurney? Obviously, I don't have a power issue because I have the BLUETTIs, but water is the main thing. I was walking past the mower we created the other day, and I see it's got a little tap fitting on the side of the tank. So that got me thinking, what if I put a tap on that, fill the tank up full of water, and then I have a water tank? But how am I going to carry the BLUETTI? That's the hard part. I do have a little problem with the spray mower. It happened before I put the tank on too. There's like kind of not enough weight over the front wheels. Like it doesn't wheel stand on you, but when you try and turn sharp, it just pushes the front wheels. Tried pumping the back tires up as hard as they could possibly go so that way they're not gripping, but it's still got that little bit of a problem. My plan today, I'm going to take my BLUETTI and then I'm going to make a bracket for the front of the mower. So the BLUETTI sits on the front of the mower. I have power with the spray mower wherever I go. And then I'm going to mount my Karcher pressure washer somewhere else on the mower and use the tank as a water tank. And that way I can go along and clean the fence, and when I run out of water, I go back to the hose, fill up another 60 litres, then go back. I'm a genius. These mowers, there's not much to attach to, so I'm just going to go straight up the front axle. I'm not worried about it moving because I actually bolted it into place, because these mowers actually run like the deck is what holds the front axle straight. So I've modified that already, so I'm just going to bolt this straight to that and then bolt it back up, and then it should work just fine. So if you didn't know what I was thinking when I was trying to explain it, that's pretty much it there. So all the weight's going to be on the front axle over a 20 kilo machine, and it's probably going to break off. But I do have a support there. That should work. Turns out I'm pretty special and I don't hit record. I just spent about 20 minutes putting this thing on. That's my plan. And you can see I built it a bit bigger. That's for a number of reasons, mainly because my other esky fits in that. So if I want esky rather than the BLUETTI, we're sweet. So you can see that mounts to that, those brackets go up there. It's a lot of overhang, should be enough, should work. So this one I'm using here today, this is the AC200 Max. You've got 4 240 volt outlets and you can run about 2,200 watts off each one of those outlets. 2048 watt hour battery, you have all USBs for DC, USB-C, that's 100 watt, cigarette lighter socket, and then 30 amp DC outlet. And also these little plugs, you'd use them for like camp lights or stuff like that. But this is going to be our power for today. So fire him up. Oh, you also got wireless charging on top. This little bad boy here can handle 900 watts of solar. So what I'm thinking we do next is we make some brackets off the bottom of that, go up over top, and then there's a solar panel on top of the mower. Oh my god. But that should keep the front down. I'm not sure how long that's gonna keep the front down for, but it's pretty much what I had in my head. I knew there wasn't a lot to work with. And yeah, well, it works. So it does what it's supposed to do. So hopefully it'll steer now. And we fill that tank up full of water, hook our gurney to that, and then clean the fence. And also clean that bit where we put the gate in, because that's dirty and I want to clean it. But this would be perfect. There you go. BLUETTI mounted to the front. Follows the lead all the way back. I don't know, I really asked this part, but the pressure washer actually fits in that cradle perfect. From there, I'm going to go find a place to empty out the poison that's already in there, somewhere where it's not on the lawn, and then run a hose down and then to the hose fitting right there. And then it will suck the water out of the tank, into the pressure washer, into the nozzle, and then I can pressure wash wherever I am. I've wheeled up most of the hose because there's a lot of hose on it, and I figured I'm not going to be taking any more than a couple of steps off the mower, or pressure mower, or I don't know. What should this thing be called? Let me know. So it looks pretty sturdy. It's not moving much. So there's one thing left to do. We're gonna go see if it works. The front will probably fall off. Oh, let's do it. The fitting on the side of the drain the tank was actually the same size as the hose fitting, so I'll put a hose fitting on there, run a hose down to the pressure washer. The pressure washer is going to be run by the BLUETTI at the front, and then this is going to be our water tank. So then I can go all the way over there and wash the fence or wash something that's not near the hose or power source. Pure genius. The tank's full, we'll go for a drive. I think the first thing we're going to do is clean off that slab with fences or the gate, and we'll see how she goes. It's not very often you have wireless charging on the front of your mower, but we got it right here. AC200 Max. We got the gurney plugged in, and then we'll turn on the AC. We're powering. So it's either the gurney's going to work or I've just electrified the lawnmower. Now I think we'll go to my original idea of sitting on the mower and then cleaning the fence. I think I may need to strap it down. But it fell off before the thing broke. You alright, mate? Yeah, he's good. This is my whole idea, is just to have this and a cup holder and not have to stand up. There's an easy way, I'll find the hard way to do it. So it turns out that mossy stuff's pretty on there. I think I'm going to need a bigger pressure washer. jumps there. You said that needed to be tied down. I don't think it did.
Should be right.
What's next? I think a big canopy. Because if I'm gonna have to sit there and watch the fence like that, then I want some shade, I want a fridge, I want a TV. Like, this thing needs everything. Aircon. All right, that's coming.
Let's set it off.
All right, I think we'll take this thing back to the shed. It did what I wanted it to do, which is gonna take a very long time. But that'll be it. See ya. That'll be it for this one, boys. Like I said, we're probably going to do a canopy or something, or put aircon on it, who knows. Bluetti's having a Boxing Day sale that goes from the 26th to the 31st. You can save up to 22% on one of these things. Now, they are good. I use them all the time, and as you've just seen, I accidentally put it through a bit of a beating, and it's still working, still runs the gurney. Yeah, we're good. So I'll throw a link in the description for that one. As for the rest of the video, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, no, my phone. Let's try that again. See, a lot has changed. We're going. We're leaking out of some shit.